Alrighty, here we go with episode 26. 26. Why does that ring a bell? 26. Oh, yes. That means it's a Monday, which means it's the comic corner. So, let's do a real one this time. First comment comes from Barakudaka. I don't effing know. It's from episode 6. I've seen a reaction channel giving MVPs to one of the characters in every episode. Maybe you can do this. I don't know. I'm a prideful man, and as a content creator, back when I was an indie filmmaker, I always hated copying other people. But I would. I wasn't above it. If I saw a technique, oh my God, look at that. Oh, we're totally doing this. But always with a twist, right? Maybe I'll do the worst person. Okay, you know what? This ain't could be my main thing, but I think every Friday I'll do the worst person of the week. However, number of episodes, because we're going to start with 5 episodes a week. It could get longer than that, more than that, depending on how the ratings are right now. What are the ratings right now? Let me look at this. Okay, so 1 and 2 are 58 and 59, respectively. 9 and 8 likes. 3 and 4 are 69 and 42. That's 10 and 9 likes. Not enough there for me to do more than 5 a week. But, that can change. We're early. It's the first week. The first storyline of each series. Probably not the most exciting one. Alright, so anyway, I think I'll do the worst person of the week. I like that. I like that. The worst person, like, you are awful. You are terrible. I tend to run negative anyway, right? So let me trash somebody rather than lifting them up. I mean, I'm not about giving people flowers. I want to give them turds. So that's what we're going to do. Worst person week. But that won't be my character thing. That'll just be like a bonus feature, right? So, all right. From 5, we've got Years of Death. I absolutely love that name because I can pronounce it. Imagination does apply in some of the abilities. Unless you're transforming into a particular person, you have to imagine how that person you were transforming into will look. That's interesting. Deidara. Deidre? Is that Bird Boy his Deidre? Is that his name? Deidre. Has to imagine how his clay sculptures will look. So he's applying his imagination there. That's interesting. Same episode 5, Continue Rise says they are doing live action. It's going to be a movie. I hope the budget is great. Me too. Episode 4, Andy saying, yeah, I really like how they're able to accomplish 2 different things going on over the last few episodes instead of dragging them out individually. Yeah. TV Tropes calls that 2 lines, some waiting, right? That's, you can have the plot lines, basically 2 separate plots, and a little bit of waiting. Sometimes when the plots are hauling ass and like they come to resolutions and they go to milestones and it's just hauling ass, it's 2 lines, no waiting, right? Both stories are hauling ass. 2 lines, some waiting, I think is what we call this. Sometimes it'll get up to like 4 or 5 lines all waiting. Like we're all just sitting around because each plot line's only getting 2 minutes an episode. Heroes was bad about that. And then we're going back to episode 2. Years of Death again. So enters my 2 favorite Akatsuki members. I like these guys so far. I'll tell you what. Talking about, was it Sasarilla, a pretty boy? I didn't like him very much in his original presentation. Some grumpy old man, all covered. You could barely see him. Got a fat face. It was just the whole thing, man. It was just, he was frumpy. He had a fat face. He was old. He talked slow. He just asshole vibes everywhere. It didn't do it for me. This guy, this new presentation is effing cool. He's a pretty boy. His voice is better. He just has more life to his voice. And he's got 17 layers of puppet. It's puppets all the way down. It's just, the difference is night and day. I really like this presentation. The original presentation just wasn't working for me. All right, well, keep the comments coming. Every Monday we'll get to them, and I'm going to try to do more than one an episode. 3, 2, 1. Roasting them. I love the wide shot of the flames. Is it a human head? Because if it's a puppet head, would it look human? We'll talk about it during the song. I loved her acrobatics. She had to back up. It was getting too hot. Well, shit. That had to be a shadow clone. I don't believe it. Not that easy. Yeah. That's right. Maybe that's not a shadow clone. But whatever they call it. I think a shadow clone is there's no object that you transform to make it look like you, where this thing there is, right? She used two bricks. This has been one hell of a fight, man. Look at him. That's right. Yeah, he's waiting for it. Yeah, there's enough. There's about 2 minutes time. Okay, is it a human face? Because if it's a puppet face, my face has this flesh. You can tell that this ain't a puppet. There's flesh, right? I do my eyebrows, right? And I'm not really good at making faces, but I'm saying, like, there's movement here. As you watch me talk, you're not even thinking about it. You're that's right. Hit me in the face. You're not even thinking about it. Your eyes are kind of taking it in if you're even watching the screen, right? Typically, now this is a full reaction. I don't really do when I consume reaction channels. I do always do edited reactions. I don't like full reactions. I don't have time to watch a full episode, right? But if I was watching full reaction, my eyes would be on the screen. I'd be listening to the reactor. I wouldn't really be looking at the reactor. I don't know how you do it. But edited reactions, sometimes you look over at their face if something big's happening, right? But typically you're not watching their face. But let's say you are. Let's say you're watching my face. You're not really taking in anything in particular. Maybe you're making eye contact. Maybe you're looking at the mouth. If you're hard of hearing like me, you may look at the mouth just to help you understand what somebody's saying. But you're not taking. But subconsciously, you're taking it in. Subconsciously, this isn't AI. This is not CGI. This isn't a puppet. It's an actual human being with moving little pieces of their face moves, right? Like the flesh it moves. A puppet face is going to be solid. It's not really going to move. Maybe the mouth will move, but it won't feel real. There'll be an uncanny valley, is my point. There'll be an uncanny valley. They would have noticed that that's not him. His face, he had his face talking to him. The rest of his body was wrapped up. They couldn't see it. His face was talking to them for 30 minutes, an hour. They would know that that's not our human face unless it's a human face. My point there, he's got 3 chambers left, it looks like. Right. He's still got 3 more fire. He's got fuel enough for the. Oh, wait, it's different kinds of fuel. Shit. I thought it was all fire. He can switch between fuel. Shit. If it's a human face, it's vulnerable to attack. Is my point. I was going somewhere with all that, and they should see it's a human face and know it's vulnerable to attack. Is what I'm saying. Unless it's a puppet face that's just camouflaged, like they camouflage the bricks into look like human. It could be. Maybe that's all. It's as simple as that. A puppet face that's camouflaged to look like a human face. That could be. He's using it all up. At least another minute. Now what? Shit. Oh shit. Hey, she had 20 seconds left. She's fine. Other than the pain of getting your side ripped open. You better metabolize that poison fast. Oh shit. So he can attack you and come at you at the same time. That's pretty cool. Jesus Christ, he's dangerous, man. That's one hell of a puppet he made. Shit. Really? Is that just blood loss? It can't be poison, right? Yeah. You got this. Look at it. He's liking it. Hey. Oh, shit. That's right. Bring your bitch ass back here. That's right. You're not getting a granny. Yeah, look at him. He's coming in like a helicopter. Get your bitch ass over here. Where do you think you're going? Chump. Get your ass over here. That's right. Well, now what? Punch him in the face? She would hit him with the left, too, man. That was the left. Yeah, that was the left. Holy shit. She gave the only old one, too. Right before the endo ran out. Wow. Spectacular. You just got murked. He's going to climb back together, I'm sure. Pull himself back together. Yeah, I don't know, man. Don't be doing touchdown dance yet. Yeah, she hit the hell out of him. With the left, too. I'm used to her doing the right. Very well done. But I don't trust it. Burn the body parts, man. Ha! That was really good. Yeah. I really thought it was going to go the other way. I thought Pretty Boy was going to win and he was going to lose. It's going to be the other way. I don't think they're both going to win. Do we even have horses in this world? Have I seen a single horse yet? I don't think so. Maybe. You'd think they would use them more, though. It'd be very, of course they can run through the trees, so I guess they're faster than horses. You think the small folk would use horses. We need to patch you up. I don't trust this man. Look at it. Why is the camera panning down? Why is the camera racking focus to him? No, man, he's putting himself back together. Go over there and burn those body parts. Yeah. I figured. You had 10 seconds to destroy those bodies. Go over, stamp on them, crush them under your feet. God damn it. I knew it, man. It wasn't going to be that easy. I love their puppet noises. That is great noise. It's great sound design. What, she just thought of this? Seeing him do it made her think of it? Maybe she had to wait for the iron to wear off or something. Oh, shit. She's about to tear his ass up. It's evil. Because F you. Ha ha ha. I'm into it. Bitch. What unholy hell are you raising here? Oh, boy. Right. He has a modicum of respect for her. Hey, Sakura, get the hell out of the way. Ha ha! Jesus, look at Devil Boy back there. It is 10, isn't it? Shit. Interesting. Yep. You got two more modules of fuel here. Or they? No, those aren't fuel. Those are scrolls. Shit. He was consuming scrolls. Okay. I can do 100. You can do 10. I can do 100. Holy shit. God damn. Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't have a commercial break to catch my breath here. They always know how to escalate, don't they? Look at this son of a bitch. I was just thinking the same thing. This feels like overkill. Chump. Look at them. They got some of them got lightsabers. I was just kidding about 100. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, you better heal yourself. Yeah, you did enough. Hey, man, you're in it to win it. So it's 12 on 100. I like when they do that. Yeah, we're kind of dragging this out. It's time to finish this. Hey, they're holding hands. I think they're in love. No, if you're using somebody as a weapon, you're not in love. That's right. Get wrecked, bitch. It's time to take some of these bitches out. Oh, yeah. Punch them. Yeah, damn. I'm assuming their weapons also have poison because everything else this son bitch uses is coated with poison. So Sakura better be careful. The soundtrack's a little subdued here. I would have had to be a little bit more energetic, I think. Very rare is it for me to criticize the music on the show because it's very good most of the time. Yeah, that's right. We got magic tongues. That's right. Man, some of these puppets be getting shattered. Look at him. Yeah, shit. He is rocking and rolling up there. I don't know. They're doing pretty good so far. Then again, she has to stay on her toes. So there is that. Get him trapped in a corridor, right? I'll punch the hell out of you. She's the master of the one punch. Give him the old 1-2. I don't know. You're doing okay so far. Shit. Get wrecked. She took out about six right there. I mean, we've seen her handle at least 20% of them by herself. They're doing okay. They haven't been getting overwhelmed yet. Hey, look at him. Old boy back there. He's taking some out as I watch. Shit. Watch your back now. Yeah. Hey, thanks, man. Good assist. We're breaking your little toys. His little action figures getting their little arms broken. Sasura. Why can't I keep Sasura in my head? Yeah. Yep. That's true. It's a battle of attrition. Shit. She was just thinking about that shit. See, the problem with her going down is so do all of her puppets. If Sakura goes down, you just lose one piece off the board. Damn, how they still have so many left? I think I've personally seen at least 40 of them get destroyed so far. Well, it still leaves 60 though, so. What's up? I'd rather play defense in this scenario than offense. Because if you move in, so many of these, there's so many of them, they can overwhelm you, they can swamp you, right? If you're playing defense, they have to come to you, which means they get in each other's way, right? They can only come at you so many at a time. Shit. But I say that about everything, all these fights. It's always better to make them attack. I was that way when I was fighting as a kid, right? Make them come to you. You have the initiative if they come to you. It's always better to play defense in any kind of fight. That's right. He basically made a killing box. And where that helped me, I was never the aggressor. I was always the person being attacked. Because if you're the aggressor, then of course you have to go to them. What's with her energy ball in her hand? Yeah, take this L. That's what it was. That's what she was holding. I see. She was holding a puppet head. Bitch. Look at we got body parts all over the place. There must be so much puppet dust. Just the little flakes of dust, sawdust coming off all these puppet bodies, right? Must be you're breathing all that shit in, you know. Just think about it. We've got just in that situation, we've got 110 puppets smashing against each other. Puppet dust everywhere. Bad on the lungs is what I'm saying. What's up with these doppelganger fights? We ain't seeing shit in episodes now. Bodies everywhere. What was that movie called? Bodies, Bodies, Bodies? Yeah, that's right. Get wrecked. now we got you pinned. Now go over there and stomp him out. Speaking of puppet dust, I want him to be a pile of sawdust on the ground. That's all that's left of his little puppet body. Excellent. Destroy his body. It's over for her, too. Too late. Ah, shit. He can still move, despite what he was saying. Because this is really him over here. They always fool you, man. There's always a fake out. There's always a damn fake out, man. You can never trust anything in this effing show. Because that's what these ninja are about, man. It's about deception. Yep, she's done. Sakura's about to wreck this body, but this old woman's done, man. Yep. She was growing on me. I liked her. Wait, did Sakura take the hit? No way. I thought the old woman was done, man. DUN done. I thought she was done. I cannot believe they did that swerve. Okay, two things. First of all, just to complete that thought, the whole art of ninja, the ninja thing in real history is the art of deception. I was talking about this with a friend of mine recently, talking about modern day ninjas. And he said that there was some show, it may have been American Ninja Warrior, it may have been something completely different. I don't remember the show because I didn't watch it. I just got this secondhand. But there was some show where the show hired the best security firm in the world or something, or like a really good security firm. I don't know if the best would be on a TV show, but like a really good security firm. And hired them around the clock to protect a document inside an office. And then they hired the world's best ninja to get this document. And there was no time limit. It was like, okay, well, just take all the time you need to get this document, right? And so the security, they had like cameras, and they had listening devices, and they had security key cards to get into the actual building, and they had armed guards, on the floor, and nobody's allowed on the floor, and they had all this shit, right? So the only provision to give the ninja any kind of chance at all is nobody was actually allowed inside the room to guard inside the room. So the ninja just had to get inside the room. Then you'd have to defeat the security system, the safe, get in the safe and get this document, and then get out. If he could do all these things, he wins the money, and if he can't, then the security firm wins the money. Something like this. I could be getting a lot of details wrong. I think it's that. And so what he did was he got a job as a janitor in the building. And for a week, he was just going around cleaning all the rooms and stuff, and the floor and all that stuff. Now, they weren't going to let a janitor clean inside the actual room because nobody's allowed in the room. But he was cleaning the hallways. That was his job. He was cleaning all the hallways in the room. Like, all the hallways, it was like a 8-story building. He's cleaning all the hallways, all the bathrooms. He's doing it for a week. They see him every day. First couple days, of course, they're watching him like a hawk. Because, what's up? This is the only other person, And then other people are coming and going in the building during business hours and shit, and they're watching them. And then, of course, they're watching for infiltration in the middle of the night, right? Some ninja sneak down with a rope, try to get in the window. They're on top of all that stuff. He's just dressed as a janitor. Eventually, they trust him enough. They're not watching him very much. So he attacks the guard at the door, knocks him out. It's a TV show, so they're not allowed to kill anybody, of course. But knocks him out, takes the guard's keys, gets in the room. They see it on the security cameras, but by the time security gets up to the floor, this guy had gotten in the room, opened the safe, and went out the window, and he was gone, right? And the thing was, they were talking to the security team after the fact, and they said, we were expecting a guy in the black pajamas. Here's the thing. Here's what you don't understand about that. The black pajamas was the 1600s, because you didn't have electric lights. You had moonlight and you had torches. And the kind of fabric that they used back then, the torches would kind of, like, it would absorb firelight. And, it kind of, it wouldn't really, it was good camouflage against firelight. And you wouldn't do anything when there was a bright moon outside. And so you would infiltrate with these black pajamas covering your skin because your skin reflects light and these black pajamas don't reflect light. Right? So that was the 1600s. Hollywood has said that this is the way ninjas would look today. Black pajamas. No, that's the way they looked 500 years ago, before we got technology. The whole point of a ninja is to blend in. What blends in today? A janitor. A pedestrian. You can have a ninja now with colored hair, an earring, a nose ring, a tongue stud, and an FU shirt. Jeans, the pants hanging down to their ankles or whatever, whatever the kids are wearing, whatever clothing style is current. They're going to blend in. Black pajamas don't blend in. The people have forgotten. They think it's one thing. It's like in Star Wars. The dumbest thing they ever did in Star Wars was in the prequel trilogy, you had the Jedi wearing brown desert robes because that's what Obi-Wan Kenobi wore in the first movie. He was wearing brown desert robes because he was living in a brown desert. He blends in. The Jedi were supposed to be like ninja. You blend in. You can't take that and put it into a city environment. In a city environment, Jedi should be wearing regular street clothes so they blend in. You don't know they're a Jedi until they whip out their lightsaber. They completely lost the plot. And George Lucas always changed this shit. He probably liked it. It was a good look. It looks good. The brown robes look cool. But the functionality of that makes no sense. They would be wearing street clothes in Coruscant. When they're in the jungle, they'd be wearing green camouflage of some sort. They wouldn't just be wearing brown robes wherever they are. Same thing here, right? It's the functionality. Ninja blend in. The whole thing is about deception. Always, everywhere, at every moment, it's about deception. And that's what's so effing brilliant about this show. Is everything is always deception. And they've taken it into the writing. They write like a ninja. The deception is baked into the writing. It's baked into the story. At every moment, you never know what the hell's going on. Us, the viewers, don't know what the hell's going on because that's the way ninja do it. And in universe, you just need that 1 second where somebody doesn't know what's going on and they're effing dead. They are dead because you just need to fool them for 1 second. You have to be so sharp to be a ninja in this world. Never fooled by anything at any time, right? Because you have to be on your toes and you have to be on top of everything at all times, man. I don't know how you do it. It would be so exhausting to be a ninja in this world. And maybe that's why they have all these child soldiers. Because by the time you're 30, you're like, F this. I can't keep all this in my head at all times for 30 years. You're just exhausted. You could never trust anything ever, man. You know, it's just... And these kids, like kids get ADD, that they're always doing, you're always thinking about all these things all at once. Kids can handle the workload. So I just think it's so brilliant that the deception aspect of ninja is baked into the writing at all times. I don't trust shit. This show makes me paranoid. I mean, a lot of times, like I can only watch 2 episodes a day. Now, sometimes I have to grind because I'm trying to, stay ahead and everything. Like right now, like I watched 2 episodes a couple days ago. I'm about to watch a second one now, and then I'm going to try to get to some more later today. And so this may be a day where I end up with 6 or 8. But like by the time I watch 6, I'm so exhausted because I'm constantly trying to think, what am I being fooled at? What should I do this? What should I do that? It's the only show where I can't catch my breath. And it's a good thing. It's not a critique of the show, trust me. But it's exhausting. It's exhausting to watch. Imagine what it'd be like living this. Like you can never catch your breath on it if you're living in this world, because these sons of bitches be trying to fool everybody at all times. I was going to say something else. I was going to make a second point. I'm just going to do it for the intro for the next episode because we're almost at 30 minutes here. We're over 30 minutes at this point, counting my intro. But the next point I'm going to make will be the intro of the next episode.